So, a quick disclaimer, I'm not for nor against Amber, nor am I for or against Johnny. I'm Switzerland in this. I'm neutral. I just wanted to make that clear right off the bat. But because this case has been all over my channel feed over the past month or so, I was curious to see what was going behind these individuals. People are energy, and I tend to read them at an energetic level.
But as we've seen, the evidence is overwhelming that Ms. Hood's claims of abuse are false.
So even though I am extremely neutral in this, the evidence does not lie nor disappoint. So all throughout the trial, all I saw was videos of Amber Heard busted for this lie, Amber Heard busted for that lie. So we can safely say that, Amber has lied a lot. This is Amber Heard's natal chart, aka birth chart. You can use these two terms interchangeably, but so I use astro-charts.com. There isn't a known time for Amber, but if you were to go off by 12 p.m., it would still be pretty much accurate. The only thing that changes throughout the day is the moon sign, the exact degree of the moon sign, but her moon would still be in Libra, give or take like 6 degrees. So let's view full chart for Amber, and this takes us to our main planetary placements. Her Mercury is at 6 degrees Aries, and her Neptune is at 5 degrees Capricorn. Aries and Capricorn are both cardinal signs, and because they're at within 1 degree orb, that means they're creating a square aspect. And if we were to scroll further down, we'll see that right here, Mercury square Neptune at 1 degree orb. Mercury square Neptune is a very nefarious aspect. Mercury is all about our logical thinking, our communication, our thought process, the manner in which we communicate with the outside world. Neptune, on the other hand, is one hell of a tricky planet. Neptune actually symbolizes Hollywood in a wider sense because nothing in Hollywood is real. Neptune is all about the illusions we create. It's all about our dreams, fantasies, the stuff we create from our imagination. It's anti-reality. So when these two planets in someone's personality / consciousness are at odds and they're clashing, hence the square aspect, you get someone that don't know how to differentiate what they made in their minds versus practical reality. It's not necessarily that they're unable to differentiate, but these people would consciously choose to be evasive in communication, whether that's omitting information or blatantly lying. The way their mind operates tends to be very sneaky, and their overactive imagination can easily allow them to create their false truths. Because these people are able to convince themselves of their own lies, they have no shame trying to mislead others.
Falsely telling the world that she was a survivor of domestic abuse at the hands of Mr. Depp.
So another public figure that has been accused of lying on multiple occasions throughout his presidency is former President Trump. So I would like to compare his chart to Amber's. Let's click on view full chart and see what he has going on. This takes us to his main planetary placements. His Mercury over here is at 8 degrees Cancer. Cancer is also a cardinal sign. And then if we were to look here at his Neptune, 5 degrees Libra. Libra is another cardinal sign. So these two are in square aspect. If we were to scroll further down, Mercury square Neptune, where are you? Mercury square Neptune. Right here. Mercury square Neptune at 3 degrees. So here we have somebody that also tends to be illogical when it comes to their communication and their mental process. Keep in mind, just because somebody has this tendency in their personality doesn't mean that they don't have the conscious choice to choose otherwise. The square is an aspect of conflict, but these people can work with it. It's a matter of, are you going to give in to your tendency to lie, or are you going to operate from a higher consciousness?
It is a very bad habit that he takes with him wherever he goes. One day, 3 Whoppers. Even for Donald Trump, impressive.
My father is German, right? Was German. And born in a very wonderful place in Germany.
Fred Trump was born in New York City.
This video isn't meant to take anything away from these individuals, but to shed light on how much we can learn about our internal mechanism and personal demons through astrology. Even though these are just 2 cases, there are people in our personal lives that have issues with lying, which interferes with our personal and professional relationships. This is why knowledge is powerful, so we can overcome these personal flaws. And I mean, just look at Amber and Trump.
Did he not know? Had he not been briefed? Or was it what we now know, that he knew, he had consolidated it, he clearly had been briefed, and he still said the opposite thing? I mean, clearly the opposite. Clearly it was a lie,